right, I'm back. Hopefully, by the swing on the freedom, you know everything. Good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Panda on Panda. It's your favorite and God's favorite Panda. And I really did have to restart my live. It's very, very unfortunate, but we're here anyway. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I have faith that the connection will sync and the people who were watching my last live will come back. That's really solid faith. But yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to see. It's in the rotation. About to swing on a feeder. I feel like Shakira and Beyonce could absolutely do another song together. Alright guys, let's get into these hot topics because you know I'm no play. It's a lot to talk about today. Shout out to the St. Lucia Carnival. All of the black baddies was at the Caribbean Carnival Festival, and they were dressed to the nines. Everybody looked really good. So, okay, so congrats to Fetty Wap. He got engaged. His new fiance, Alexis, shares moments from their beautiful engagement. And it was a pretty engagement. There was flowers. There was a big "Will you marry me" sign. Big shout out to Fetty Wap. And if you haven't listened to Fetty Wap's new album, hey Kimball, I didn't understand what you wrote. Sorry. But yeah, Fetty Wap just got engaged. It seemed like a really nice engagement. He got engaged to Alexis. I don't know what Alexis this is. The only Alexis that I know he's dated was Alexis Skies. So let me see. I don't think it's the same Alexis Sky. It's still not appropriate English because I still don't understand what you're saying, but it's okay. I'm really trying to see which Alexis this is. But shout out to Fetty Wap for his engagement. I'm looking to see if I can get any just any reading on what she looks like, or else I might have to assume that is Alexis Sky, and that's what we're gonna make the assumption of, even though I'm pretty sure it's not that. But big shout outs to Fetty Wap, I do feel like y'all need to start dropping full names, because he dated an Alexis Sky before. Like, we can't just, like, what are we doing here? Happy heavenly birthday to Pop Smoke. He would have been 27 years old. It's a shame that rappers are dying at the speed that they are dying in, but you know, it happens. Sukihana had her baby. Shout out to Sukihana for having her baby. It didn't seem like she was pregnant for that long, but I don't think that she let us know at the beginning of her pregnancy. I think she let us know like maybe 6 months into her pregnancy, so that's why, you know, she just had the baby. But shout out to Sukihana. Sis got her coins up while she was pregnant, so now she can have her baby in peace. She making that YouTube money with Bobby, so it's a good thing that it's going well with that. So Nolan Xavier Wells, who is a victim, he was laid to rest, and I heard that Tyler Perry and Reverend Al Sharpton were reopening the investigation and trying to get autopsies. This is all allegedly, but this is just what I heard. Respect to Nolan Xavier Wells. May he rest in peace. It's always hard when someone in our community dies for no reason, but it's a story we hear all too much. So, yeah. Very sad. Just as we become stronger as a community, we have to learn to take after one another and to really hold others accountable. Finally, the World Cup is over, thankfully, because I really wasn't trying to compete with the World Cup anymore, especially on YouTube. Thankfully, I was able to get like more views today. Yeah, so thankfully YouTube is back on its normal wave, because I swear I haven't gotten above, I barely hit 1,000 for 3 weeks. 1,000 watches on my live for 3 weeks. So I'm glad that the World Cup is over, but shout out to you guys who were watching it. I hope y'all had an amazing time, but I'm very glad it's over. Hey Jose, how are you? Yeah, the World Cup was bringing way too much competition, and I'm not for that, Trinity. You know how I get. It's not really I'm not with that shit. In other words, I'm not with that shit. But we move on. The World Cup's over. No need for me to harp. So, in other news, Chrisean tells Blueface when their beef is over, and she basically says their beef is over when he claims their child. I agree with Chrisean. That would be my boundary too, because how you not claiming our child? Like, even if we don't like each other, what's going on? So let's move on, because I don't want to stick on Chrisean and Blueface too long. So next in news, looking. I don't know why y'all are still watching Baddie's auditions. It's a hot effing mess, bro. Baddie auditions are so stressful and for no reason, and like, who wants to see all these random people like fight for no reason? Like, these people barely know each other and they be fighting for no reason. And did y'all see Shakira and Burna Boy came through with a performance on the 2026 official FIFA World Cup song? They give Shakira a chance to make a song every year for the World Cup. They just cannot get enough of Shakira. And I bet Shakira eats off that World Cup song for 2 years. Yeah, honestly, it does suck, Trinity. I definitely feel like if it were me, I would feel the same way. Like, if you're not claiming our child, that's weird. Like, I don't think I could be around you. Like, Blueface would drive me crazy as a baby daddy, but to each his own. Did any of you guys hear the song by Shakira and Burna Boy? And they got Burna Boy doing a two-step. You could tell he came in at the last minute and learned the dance moves. But he was with it. He was doing the damn thing, so I guess. I haven't heard it yet, but I will go to hear it. Hey, Sincere. What's going on? Pimp juice is crazy, but you know. She ain't lying. But yeah, shout out to the World Cup and FIFA being over. I'm sick of it. If y'all are watching Daddies, I mean, okay. I'm not really watching it, so I can't really give any commentary on it, except for it's a little bit tiring at this point. I used to watch it too, but damn, I don't know. And there's too many new people on there. Ain't nobody got time. Spain defeats Argentina. I fear that Argentina deserved that. You don't like Shakira or Burna Boy? Neither? Oh, you strict. I don't listen to them particularly, but I do like them. Like, I don't listen to them specifically, but I can listen to their songs and think, okay, yeah, no, it's a bop. Because Burna Boy has a lot of bops. Do he not? But shout out to Spain for defeating Argentina. I personally don't like neither of y'all because y'all so racist. But I suppose y'all have to win something. Lloyd brings his best moves to stage as he surprised guests during Jeezy's Vegas residency, and I think that's so cute. Shout out to the Shade Room for their news. I'm gonna hop over to Hollywood Unlocked to see what they reported though. But I actually like Lloyd, and I think that Lloyd, there's still a space for him in R&B music. So I really do hope Lloyd Banks comes back. Is that Lloyd Banks? Let me make sure. I don't want to give him a last name that's not his. I'm gonna just call him Lloyd. Yeah. Okay. Angel Reese speaks out after Sandy Brondello's suspension for inappropriate comment. She says that there's no place for discrimination or hate in this league for anyone. And I agree because, girl, majority of the basketball teams be black. Sandy can go. Bump suspension. Bump suspension. Fire her ass. I'm gonna write that in the comments. Because I skipped over that and I need them to know that they need to. Lloyd is that motherfucker. I swear to God. Yeah, I'm tired of FIFA too. What they doing in Atlanta? We don't care about no soccer. Period. Atlanta, black places, black spaces besides Haiti. We do not care about soccer. We do not care about soccer, and it has ravaged our community in the last 3 to 4 weeks. So I want reparations for all the black communities that had to sit through FIFA. Hey Akeem, welcome back, Boogie. Alrighty, yeah, I made sure to leave a nasty ass comment for that Sandy Brondello bitch because bitch, yeah, your time is up, sports wise, and I agree with Angel Reese when it comes to all of this. But yeah, let's get it from suspension to fired. I hate the NBA because they, or the WNBA, because they so quick to be like suspending people for racism. Don't suspend them bitches, fire them. Don't suspend them bitches, fire them. Thank you. Okay, moving on, because that just be pissing me off. And you know what I want to stop happening? I want people, especially black platforms, to stop reporting Amber Rose. The YT people can report her now. Thank you. I wasn't even 5 for the compliment. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need the black media platforms to stop reporting about Amber Rose. As the black delegation, I would like to stop hearing about this woman ever. Like, I don't want to hear about this woman ever again. You black platforms got one more time before I unfollow you. Thank you for saying I'm looking good. Hi, Goodman. Amber Rose is a grifter. Absolutely. And I will not have it. I will not have it. She is a Karen, and I just will not have that on my platform. And I don't understand why black platforms love platforming her so much. Like, are y'all daft? Are y'all dumb? There's real harmful things pumping through the United States, and you're contributing to it by promoting and putting her in the media. We know she's a dummy. Why are we keep promoting them? We should not be promoting Amber Rose. We should not be promoting Candace Owens. We should not be promoting Cam Newton, because that's a dumbass motherfucker too. We all these dumb people we gotta stop promoting, please. It's a few black men too. I can't think of them right now, but when I think, Amber Rose is not it. Nick Cannon's ass too. There's so many people. Like, I need y'all to stop platforming Nick Cannon's make a village of kids and then not raise them ass. Like, y'all really bother me. Y'all really bother me. I don't want to hear about Candace Owens. I don't want to hear about Amber Rose. I don't want to hear about Nick Cannon. I don't want to hear about Cam Newton. Like, the next time I hear Cam Newton disrespect his girlfriend, I need him to climb up the top of the building and then, unfortunately, and I hate to say this, jump off. What about supporting Shannon Sharpe? Shannon Sharpe is also somebody who absolutely does not stand for anything. I think he is just fluff. Now, do I think he's as harmful as Cam Newton? No. But he is just fluff. We do have to rid the air of fluff, though. Sir Shannon Sharpe, the man who was fucking a young-ass white girl and lost millions of dollars in his career and lost career opportunities. We have to do better. Like, I'm not even trying to judge people, but we have to do better as a community. Like, I don't think that necessarily Shannon Sharpe is... He's problematic because he genuinely is a representation of what is wrong when you are black and you get money and then you get confused and stuff like that. But, like, yeah, no. We're working on it. I know you ain't tomorrow. You will always be a part of me. And I want to give a shout out to my friend Raz B for his new song Mileage. B2K dropped Mileage, and it's really, really dope. I love that they're coming back into the R&B space. There is definitely a space for them. And Mileage is actually a poppin' song. I I might have to include it in my lineup. Um, but yeah, I think that they're working really, really hard, and they're one of the few older groups that are pushing themselves and collaborating and really working hard to um, make new music for where they're at in their lives. And honestly, B2K looked good as hell. Like they kept up with themselves really well. Raz is like in the best shape of his life, and so I really do think that they're going to be they're going to be good. I do think that they're going to chart. I do predict charting, and I think they are already charting in the R&B lane. Um, yeah, Shannon Sharp is very preachy and always in some shit, bro. Shannon Sharp, bro. Shay. Like there's a reason why they call him Shay Shay. That mother effer is messy. That mother effer is messy. And honestly, he be trying to overcompensate, and I don't like that. Um, I don't know who Shannon Sharp is trying to convince, but he's not trying to convince me. Wendy Williams' birthday just passed. Shout out to the original OG. Um, I started radio very early, like at college, and so Wendy Williams' platform kind of helped me think about what I wanted to do. And yeah, Wendy is a trailblazer and stuff like that. And I'm happy to say that I started out just like Wendy in the radio business and stuff like that. And I feel like when you're in the radio business, you be in it for life. Like, you're going to be reporting for life. Um, right time. But shout out to Aunt Wendy. I hope that she's doing well. I hope people ain't still playing with her money and playing on her top. Um, I know that she thinks that things are happening to her because, just how messy she was in the past. And I can see how things are bad right now for her. But I think in a lot of ways, she still is blessed because people talk about her not just as a messy person, but as a truth bringer in most cases, not all cases. Um, yeah. Toronto Tempo coach, when we talked about her being suspended, she said that the black people at the game that play basketball are a protected species. But I want y'all to kind of think about why she felt comfortable saying that to begin with. They definitely be saying this behind closed doors. All the white coaches and the white owners, they talk about that. Athletes are a protected species. And what does that mean in context to this whole world? What do they mean a protected species? I want y'all to know how white people speak when you're not around. This is how they talk. This is how she talks with her other white coaches. They all say that, and they also see black bodies as a product. So yeah, definitely would just keep that in mind, y'all, because that shit's crazy. Big shout outs to Gloss Up. I hope she's doing well. Girl almost lost her foot. Girl almost lost her foot. That's crazy. And okay, so a man allegedly was arrested after crashing through the front gate of Beyonce's and Jay-Z's New York state. I don't know how he did that, but he's a 63-year-old man, and he drove high speed up the driveway and slammed into the property's mechanical gate, causing significant damage. Police said that the man appeared to be confused and had reportedly stopped at another nearby home beforehand looking for a woman who didn't live there. Okay, so he's probably up in age, probably has like a little bit of dementia, so it gives maybe an accident. Um, the man was taken to a hospital complaining of pain and was later charged with felony criminal mischief and misdemeanor criminal trespass. I really don't feel like it was all of that though. I think he maybe had dementia. Like, let's take into account that it's a 63-year-old man and he was confused. Unless he was freaking drinking, I don't really. I think we might need to. I think we might need to drop that one. They charged him with everything in the book, bro. They threw the book at him. They threw the book at him for real. All right, guys. I think that's it on Hot Topics. Thank you for joining me. And shout out to Raz B for having so Raz B like went on an interview, and I feel like he had a really great interview. It was a really, really great interview. He was very, very straightforward, and it seemed like he had really healed from his past and stuff like that. And as a friend, I know that like he's definitely been through some things that are very difficult to deal with, but I think he did a really good job in his interview. I think he's very accurate about the state of music and how Spin That is topping charts for no reason. I do think y'all are dragging it. It is a little catchy, but I don't feel like just because something is necessarily catchy, it should be getting all of these awards. But yeah, definitely did him dirty. Hey Jing, how are you? Not no. I've been here this entire time. You can definitely rewind my lives and just watch them, guys. And I was here earlier too. What more do y'all want? Hey King, the vibes is Hot Topics, which we just went through. Fantasy. One last part of Hot Topics. So Love Island winner Trinity just got outed by her ex-boyfriend, and he released some text messages. Now I don't know why he released them, because baby, y'all relationship was definitely indeed over. Doesn't necessarily matter that you have feelings. She told you she was going on Love Island. You knew she was going on Love Island, so I don't understand what's going on. Okay, he dragging it. He dragging it. So, but I'm gonna read the text message. He just trying to get her Love Island money for real. Yes. Okay, so I think Trinity was texting this. Yes, I would definitely let you know if I didn't, but why would I waste your time knowing we could have just stopped talking last week and leave it at that? I do want you to keep in mind, though, that this is a dating show, so I just don't want you to feel some type of way by the things that I may say or do on the show that may make you think otherwise, because that's not the case. Like you said, you'd want me to win, but unfortunately with winning, that comes with me potentially building a connection with someone. Now, I'm not saying that I want us to stop talking, because I genuinely don't. I just want you to be comfortable, and I'm being completely honest with you. So she's basically saying that it's a possibility that I can have a connection on this show. And although me and you still have feelings for each other, we're just not together. So, like, yes, it could go a different way, and I can understand that. Like, I hate when people, after you come out of a reality show, try to come out with some dirt on you. Baby, you think you're spilling tea, just think they TMZ. Charlemagne the God is absolutely problematic. Black man drop top. Charlemagne the God is absolutely problematic. Charlemagne the God is one of those evil villains that is easily portrayed as not an evil villain. And I'm not saying that he hasn't had like a redemption arc of some sort, but I simply don't feel like he is somebody who has ever taken accountability for anything that he has actually done. Back in the day, and I'm going to say allegedly, but I really don't feel like it is alleged. I really do think this is facts because I remember hearing it. I remember him talking about slipping a drug into a woman's drink and she had no idea because he wanted to have sex with her. And no one batted an eye. No one batted an eye. No one batted an eye. So Charlemagne always gave problematic to me. So um but basically Trinity says, I'm trying to be completely honest with you about what the possibilities are. The relationship that we have is completely up to you because ultimately it's how you feel about this situation. But I love you so much and I don't want us to stop talking, but text me in the AM. I'll call you when I wake up. I feel like I would have done the same thing because it's like we're not together and stuff, but we have feelings for each other. But I could also find feelings for someone else that is ready to settle down and solidify things with me. I think it's weird how some of the people are saying that Trinity and Bryce are scamming when she said that it's possible that she could find a connection there. Like, how is that scamming? Everybody on Love Island was seeing somebody before they went on Love Island. But you're not exclusive. Like, unless you have a kid and married, no one's really exclusive. And they do be broken up. So it's like, what's the problem? I need y'all to let your exes go. If your exes get on Love Island, please leave them alone. It don't mean you're gonna be famous. It's very corny to point out that you dated this person and exchanged intimate words before they went on Love Island. Of course they had a love life before they went on Love Island. No one's gonna stop their love life just for the chance to be on Love Island. Like, they don't know that they're gonna be on Love Island for a long time. So why would she stop her entire life if they're figuring it out? I don't get what people are saying. But that's it with Hot Topics. I got some anime to watch and I'm gonna go watch and enjoy it. I will see you guys later tomorrow. I do morning lives now, so definitely if you're a morning person, hop in on that.